doing, folks? This is Robin here from Alexander Wet Flies. The fly on the device today is Sam McGowan's fly. It's called Phoebe's mayfly. It's this fly. I caught a fish on it 2 years back at over £6 on this fly in Lough Melvin when they were on the mayfly. I was on a guy's boat who's been fishing Lough Melvin for many years. He's actually the chairman of the club that I'm in Lisburn in Boomer's Dam. Tim Crothers is his name. Tim brought me out in his boat, and we were coming down the drift, and I had a nice fish on this. I'll put a photograph of the fish on. It was a wee bit spent looking. Unfortunately, the fish didn't go back because it was just done. I think it was spent, and that was just the long and short of it. But it still gave up a hellish fight at the time, and it was a really rough day. But unfortunately, the fish had to be dispatched. It's not a thing that I would do. I don't like killing fish full stop. But anyway, this is one of many flies of Sam McGowan's. This is in Patsy Deery's book. I'm very fortunate to have one. I have a copy of Patsy Deery's book, and it's in the book. It's actually nearly the first fly that's in the book, and it says Sam McGowan. It's his tan and all these materials that's in this fly that you'll actually get from Sam McGowan at Irish Fly, the founder of Irish Fly Supplies Ltd. And I'm lucky enough that I'm one of the well, way you want to call it, ambassadors or whatever you want to call them, of Sam McGowan's company. I would promote Sam and his materials as often as I can. 80% of materials that I use are all from Irish Fly Supplies. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough, but look, we'll get into this. Is on a size 10. Okay, and it's quite an easy fly to tie. So the hook that I'm using is a Frank Ramage hook. I found them on Facebook, and the hooks are very strong. It's we're going to be tying on it's just a simple fly, and it's 6/0, so it is okay in black. Just come back a wee bit from the head and then work your way down the body. Okay. And I've got loads of fish on this fly. So I have first material is going in is about 6 strands of pheasant tail. Going into it. Okay. You can make them as long as you like. I like it quite long, the tail on this one. Okay. And then the next material is going in is a medium gold wire. Excuse me, his cough's wild. I'm going to tie that in. That's quite a dark olive. That's going into it. I think it's a West of Ireland olive. It's you put in, whenever you're putting this in, you want to have your hackle the same colour as your dubbing. That's what it says in the book anyway. and that's the way I've been tying it up, and I tied it up like that last year as well. Okay, and you can get Sam's glass dubbing, so you can, from himself, from Irish Fly Supplies. You'll get him on Facebook, and he has a website too. Okay, and the next material is going to go in. It's a blood red. It's a cock hackle. I put into this. Should have had these ready, but okay. I'm sorry, it's not a blood red. Believe me, that's sorry. That's the same colour as the hackle. It's going in. Beg your pardon. So we'll find a nice hackle to go in there. You want to get that hackle as close as you can colour wise till your dubbing. This is slightly lighter. Couple of turns round the head of the first, and then work your way palmer down the body. And what I do with this fly, whenever I fish it, I dub it up. I put a bit of gink on it, so it causes a good wake on the water. This is just personally the way that I fish it. Okay, and just bring everything back. Okay, and I just give it a wee bit of a brush, a wee bit of a pull out. Okay, and then we're going to go in with that blood red hackle, and we're going to give it a couple of turns before we put on the last hackle. To me, it's quite an easy fly to tie. Just about 2 or 3 turns. And just bring everything back. Okay, and then we're going on till the partridge feather, and it's an olive green as well. Okay, we'll tan it in by the tip. I actually nearly started fishing this fly from the beginning of the season. I put this on along with a couple of maybe a Clark Bumble or Clark Dabbler. So just pull it around back. we need to go mad at the front. Okay, and that's enough there for that. Okay. And then we'll just go do our hits. Nice now.